It's the man YSN, and you're listening to YSN Radio. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, man. You're rocking with the man YSN, and you're tuning into the episode of YSN Radio, the coolest podcast in the South, man. We are live back here. I don't know what the name of the studio is, man, but we're in Nashville, live in Nashville, Tennessee, my hometown, man. I got a very special guest on the line with, well, not on the line, in the building with me today, man. You good? You good, man? It's always something, man. It's always something, bro. But yo, man, I got a very special guest in the building with me right now, man. He's been a good friend of mine for well over 10 years, man. Growing up together, and he's been making waves in the music scene here in Nashville, man. Got a new song coming out. We're gonna get into it as well. I got the one and only Saint on the line, brother. How you doing, man?
What's up? How you doing, brother?
Man, can't complain too much, man. So boom, a few weeks ago when I was in town, man, you played me a song that you got coming out, Dialect.
Yes.
Absolute banger.
Yes.
Should be hitting all streaming platforms here soon, man. So talk about it.
We should coming out very, very soon. I'm gonna try to do it sometime this week. Just depends on how the mixing and mastering goes. But it's coming soon, coming soon.
I got you, man. I got you, man. So talk about how the record came together.
It was one of my producer bros. When I first met him, it was just a random interaction. He was dating one of my exes. But anyways, got in touch with him. He makes a whole lot of beats, and I was just like, you know I rap, right? And he was just like, nah, man, I don't believe it. So I spit for him. Go ahead, show him the talents. And he was just like, oh, okay. He sent me that one. Instantly went in there, killed it. Hey, rest is history.
Hey, rest is history.
It was easy.
I got you, man. So let's take it all the way back to the beginning, man. Born and raised right here in Nashville, Tennessee,
yes,
bro.
sir.
Talk about growing up in the city, man, in 615, bro. Everyone's experience is different, so talk about yours.
First grew up Christian, so that's really how I came into the rap scene. So, but grew up in South Nashville raised. This and I mean, hey, you can only imagine. Every hood is different, but it's pretty much the same.
Right.
Same struggle, same. This and that from everybody's experiences. But, I grew up just like anybody else, alternated different schools. I grew up, honestly, on every single part of the city. So we were from south to west to north to east. I pretty much lived everywhere around the whole city. So
Got you.
It's pretty cool.
So you were able to see like a lot of classic Nashville history unfold in real time.
Oh, yeah. You should see it,
especially as far as rap goes.
Oh, yeah. Not even just rap, just see how the city exploded. It wasn't like this back in the 90s. Tourists, go away. No, I'm just
I mean, no, for sure, bro, because I've been saying that too, man. Even, growing up in Smyrna, and my dad and my grandma lived out here in the city, man, just seeing how it just evolved over time. It's like before
in
the blink of an eye, because like downtown for the longest, it was just the Batman building.
Yeah.
Like that was the highlight.
That was the only big building that you've seen. But now, I think actually I was driving past, I think it was this morning, I was at work. I just looked over and I saw the Batman building, but I saw this other shit around. And I'm like, dude.
Where did all this come from?
Where did this come from?
Nah,
facts.
facts.
Just popped up.
No, that's the craziest thing about it.
I love it though. I mean, yeah, it's changed. So
right.
At least we're getting more exposure, especially with the city. Like you see how Jalen Rose got on. Even when I met him when I was young, way before he was what he is now. Yeah, he's been making music since I was like 2. So yeah, so even when I met him, and just seeing from him to come from Bell Road to finally make it into the industry, it's clearly a wave going on, and I'm trying to jump on top of that with that.
Most definitely. I definitely think like Nashville is getting is the most attention it's gotten on so many different angles. You feel me? We've always had sports here with the Titans and the Preds, you feel me? Yeah. Whether or not they're good or not, you feel me?
Yeah.
Everyone knows how I feel about the Titans, man. But I feel like musically, as far as country music goes, this has been the hub for it.
This is the mecca for country music.
Absolutely. But what's crazy is over the past couple weeks, man, I've been seeing a lot of debate and chatter about the Nashville rap scene or the lack thereof. I know there's not a lack, but I think that podcaster Key Glock was talking about when they asked him,
I've seen that.
what are some artists out of Nashville? And he said no one really thinks about it, man. So as an artist in Nashville, born and raised here, bro, how did that make you feel?
It wasn't. all right, like you get to a point to where it's just like locally, of course, I know what's going on within the city as far as the music scene,
Mm-hmm.
but we haven't had a popular artist since Young Buck.
Right.
That was what way early 2000s. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then even most of the city, we don't remember that. But with Nashville being the mecca of country music, it's you feel what I'm saying. That's really what most people come here for. So it's not really like it's a hip hop town. I really call Nashville like the white Atlanta. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
So with it being what it is, and then as far as me, how I feel as an artist, I can't get mad at the guy for telling the truth because there's not a lot of people that's just checking for Nashville. And then most people that's actually from here, they run and go. Well, they don't run, but they move to the outskirts to like Atlanta or go down to Alabama or go to Florida so they can get more opportunities down there. And there's a lot of self-hate especially within the music community, and then with the community period of just like the music scene right here. Everybody's trying to be the next one. Like you're just fighting to be the next one. But you can see Atlanta, they got a whole formula out here to it. It's just like they're not only helping themselves, they're helping their brothers also. Like you got some friends here that wouldn't share a song, but wish Keeg like a happy birthday. It's not making sense. Like it's not making sense. And it's just a crab in the barrel mentality as is right now. And then it's just gonna take one particular artist to really just pop and blow up. Cause I always even thought of that, like, say if it's me, which like I said, it's always gonna be me. I'll be the one to reach back out to the city. I'm gonna put money back into the city so we can, like a Yo Gotti situation.
Right.
CEO, make my own label.
Right.
Like, Memphis is Memphis because they literally did the exact same thing that Atlanta was doing. That's just got to catch up.
No, I think when we talk about cities like Atlanta, Memphis, Houston, when we look at them and like, oh, well, they all work together so much, they always do this, they always do that. I feel like because they have a solid foundation to stand on. Yeah. Let's think about Atlanta, for example. I'm sure in the 90s when rap was first, getting off the ground its first 10 years, especially down south, nobody cared about artists down south. Andre 3000 got at the Sources Awards and said the South got something to say. But you got to think about that, man. With the Dungeon Family, Outkast doing their thing, T.I. coming out, Lil Jon, you feel me? Jermaine Dupri and So Def, like all these people were able to lay a foundation down for Atlanta to be built upon. So that's why you see all the dudes that's coming out of Atlanta is connected to another nigga in some way, shape, or form, whether they were signed to him at one point, maybe, because there's so many legends that have built the foundation early in the days that, all right, now there's so many new people can pop off because there's so many different lanes that's been carved out. Same thing in Memphis. You got Yo Gotti, 3-6 Mafia, Project Pat. So many people have carved a lane, whether it be musically or style-wise, you feel me? And they have a foundation to stand on, I think Nashville, why so many people are trying to fight for that number one spot to be the guy out of Nashville is because, like you said, there's not really a solid foundation. Yes, we have local legends, Starlito, Young Buck, you feel me? And there's people who are popping right now in Nashville, you know what I mean? Yeah. But like I said, there's no structure, there's no foundation to stand on like these other cities. So if you're trying to build a name for yourself and everybody is, like you said, crabs in the barrel, it will make sense to go somewhere where there is a solid foundation because you're going to get further. And
it's going to be easier to get exposure when you get down there. Yeah. It just depends on who you connect with also. I mean, networking is the key, especially in this business. So, but yeah, you're completely right. I mean, then you want to see the foundation of how it is. It's just, because I mean, I done met, let's just say some local legends to it. It's just like, I just met by myself just personally in the clubs and everything. And then, it's not the young niggas. It's really them. Like they just don't give a damn.
What do you mean?
I don't want to say too much because I'm still a little nigga right now, so I don't want to say too much. But let's just say one of the it's a very popular artist, and let's just say he just thought he was bigger than what he was. And then somebody came down here and humbled him a little bit more. So.
Oh, wow.
Free him though. I'm pretty sure he's in jail right now.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I get what I'm saying.
Oh no, man. But I think, bro, like a problem we run into a lot, especially with the younger generation is the older guys are still trying to be
Go
cool.
to that, yeah. Like you too old for that, bro.
You know, and I do think, especially in rap or just entertainment in general, you know, there does come a point where you do get too old for certain shit, and it's time to move to the side.
I'm
You
not
know,
even gonna say that to my. I mean, well, yeah, it really just depends on who you are too.
right?
Because we can't just say everybody's like that. Because what 2 Chainz made his first album at, I think he was 33 or something like that.
But you also gotta remember with 2 Chainz, he had been rapping on DTP.
Yes, he's been rapping for years.
You know what I mean? So when people but he didn't really get mainstream exposure until his 30s. You know what I mean?
Mainstream exposure,
right?
Yeah, the mainstream exposure. So it's just like, I'm 30 now, so it's just
right.
like my mom still telling me like, boy, it ain't worked out yet. It's a young man's game. No, it's not.
Right.
The baby made it at 30. I can do it just like everybody else. So it's not even about the age thing. It's about, it's literally that ego that they have. Oh, they already had it here before. They want to keep you niggas down.
Absolutely.
But they want you. They want you successful, just not as successful as them.
No, I think
that's the problem.
Because it's like, you know, they're still reliving their glory days, you know, or they see younger dudes, you feel me, reaching certain lengths or heights that they weren't able to hit when, you know, they were in the same position. And so now they're like, or, you know, they learning the ways, they learning the new ways was like, well, shit, now I can do this and get myself back popping and blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't translate well because, you know, you're 45 years old trying to sell the lifestyle of a 25-year-old, and it's just not believable.
You can't be 45 still out here talking about popping perks and stuff.
Exactly. Like, no. You know what I mean?
Where's your 401k, bro?
Absolutely.
What's that looking like?
Exactly, man. So, boom. Let's reverse. So, who are some of your influences musically?
Influences. Definitely Wayne. I am a huge Wayne fan.
Yeah.
Huge Wayne fan. Wayne, I'm a big fan of Kendrick, of course. That's my goat right there. And then as far as old school, I always look. I'm really a big fan of Ice Cube. Also, he's just a different type of rapper for me.
Yeah.
And then it's just the West Side, the language over there. Like I like how they pronounce every single like
yeah.
What you want, cuz? Like I love that. Like, so it's just like, and then with his dialect, his vocabulary. It was top tier.
Facts.
So, most definitely.
Facts. Nah, how do you feel about Wayne's Carter 6, bro?
Why'd you ask that?
Let's talk about it.
Hey, Wayne, I love you. Don't be mad at me, bro. If you ever see this, do not be mad. But you could have kept that in your pocket. Have you, like, y'all seen Hustle and Flow?
Yeah.
Skinny, please tell me this fell out your pocket, man. You should have just kept it there.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, and I mean, he still got it. I mean, lyrically, he's still amazing. Like, the dude is cold, but yeah, he could have kept that. He definitely could have kept that.
I definitely agree with you, bro. I think we had our expectations way too high.
Yeah,
we had our expectations extremely high.
I grew up off quarter 2, quarter 3 Wayne, so it's like these, and then at that age to where he was in everybody's song. You couldn't turn on the radio without hearing Wayne. Like, he was on everybody's song. Every verse was a fucking banger. But then now it's just like also I think Eminem also said the exact same thing too. As it's like he said I'd have done so much bragging and put so much proof in over the years to where it's like it don't even sound cool for me to sound cocky anymore.
Right.
And I'm starting to run out of things to say. So it's like they didn't say it so much to it. It's just like, starting to make sense.
Facts.
It makes a lot of sense, honestly. So
the way I see it, bro, I think Wayne is definitely a legend. He's still in my top 5, even though the Carter 6 was a steaming hot pile of dog shit, in my opinion. But
garbage juice.
I think the problem is, one, we had extremely high expectations for him. But, you know, we have to admit that Wayne is officially in the twilight of his career.
Yeah.
You know, he's been a legend status for quite some time now, to where the point he doesn't have to rap anymore, and he's doing it just because he wants to, you know. But I feel like the problem is with the fans, we have yet to accept the fact that he's
not what he used to be.
Exactly. he's in the twilight of his career. You feel me? Legend status means that you've had your time and it was great, but it's not your time anymore.
Who was it recently that said that? I can't remember who it was. I can't remember who it was. There's somebody that said it's just like, he's already solidified. So at this point, don't be like, don't put out what you just put out anymore,
Right.
and then tarnish what you like. What
Absolutely.
you done. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
The way I think about it, man, I think about like Snoop Dogg, right? Snoop Dogg was the man in the 90s and early 2000s. You feel me? Bona fide legend, certified. There's no arguing with it. You feel me? But Snoop Dogg has so much other stuff going on. He's in movies, TV shows, video games, all these brand deals, fucking cooking shows with Martha Stewart. You feel me? Like Snoop Dogg is a brand within itself outside of the music.
Right.
And here's the thing. He just dropped an album like 3-4 weeks ago. It was nowhere near
that.
Doggy Style. It was literally, the title was called Missionary.
I think it was.
But here's the thing about it though. Snoop Dogg can drop mid albums because people are going to listen to Snoop Dogg and just appreciate, wow, this is Snoop Dogg rapping. They're not going to expect another gin and juice. They're not going to expect another blue carpet treatment. They're just listening to Snoop Dogg just because, hey, Snoop Dogg just drops new music. Let's check it out. They're not expecting anything going into it because Snoop Dogg is a legend and he has other shit that we could pay attention to. Ice Cube is another example.
Yeah.
He is also actively putting music out, but he's also in movies. He has the Big Three basketball tournament or basketball league. He has other shit that we could check out for Ice Cube. So when he does put out new music, it's like it doesn't matter if it's good or not.
Really. It's
you
like,
feel me?
All right, cool. He's just doing this for fun at this point.
Exactly, exactly. You know what I'm saying? LL Cool J, another legend who just dropped an album last summer. You feel me? That's peak old nigga music, but you feel me? People are not tuning into LL Cool J's new album expecting another Rock the Bells.
Yeah.
You feel me?
We ain't checking for him like we was doing in 91.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
So boom, Lil Wayne drops Carter 6. He has nothing else that we could look to Lil Wayne for. Think he has a sports agency.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
With that.
But you know, when we think of Lil Wayne, he doesn't act. He doesn't have any other things that we could tune into Lil Wayne for. It's just music. That's the only pillar he has to stand on. And he's a legend in that, right? Don't get me wrong. But when Lil Wayne's coming out with new projects, we're going to expect our expectations are high because we have nothing else to look at Lil Wayne for.
That makes sense because even if it's like, let's say, I remember they was talking all that trash about like Bow Wow, like back in the like a few years ago. And it's just like, y'all go put some respect on that man's name.
Right.
Like, he's literally a certified legend. Like, he was doing this at 11. So it's just like, and then with the platinum records and everything that he has, but you also can see he's been in X amount of movies. He's been a host of this show. Same with, just like you said, Ice Cube. Yeah, you're right. But only Wayne is just, he only has like a one-trick pony. That's it.
You say one-trick pony. That's a very harsh thing to say. But like,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
One-trick pony is great. But no, you're right though. You're right though. You feel me? Because like, he's like.
Because I remember back in the day, he even said that he was getting into acting and stuff, and that never happened.
Exactly, man. And so I think that kind of made the bed that he's laying in now. You feel me? Because and then with everything that happened with the Super Bowl and Kendrick and Dre, you feel me? It was already going to be an uphill battle for him. Yeah. You know, and dropping some bullshit.
No, I would say honestly, if this would have been a banger. Like if this would have been like another Carter 3 or something like that. Oh yeah, then it was like, okay, now we need to apologize.
Right. He just proved everybody right.
Yeah, I love you, Wayne. I do. I love you. I'm gonna get that feature one day, but bro, as of right now,
it's not happening, man. No, that's the thing about it, bro. It's like I'm, like I said, a prolific Lil Wayne fan. He's still in my top 5, but I do think a lot of times people get blinded by their fandom and just accept anything. Any and everything, and be like, oh, because it's people who are like, I literally had like multiple arguments with people who are sitting on the fact. Well, I wouldn't say fact, but like sitting on their belief that this is the best Carter of all time.
Oh no, I don't know where they heard that. But wait a minute, no.
I swear to God, I swear to God,
that's
man.
insane. It's insane. Yeah, there's no way. This ain't even top. No, this is like, what do you got? 10 albums. This is like.
Well over 10 for sure. But
no, mixtapes, he got way more. But I think he got like 10 official albums, and this one's like last place.
I think what it is like.
Well, I ain't gonna say last place. He got a couple bangers on there, but I think it's just because the features kind of saved them on there. Because Big X he snapped, and who else was on there? Jelly Roll, his song was good too. Yeah, and the 2 Chainz song too. All the features that he had with the featured artists, they were good. rest of that.
In my opinion, I feel like it's either mid at best or it's absolutely unlistenable.
I give it a. This is the first time I actually deleted a Carter like album.
So you like pre-downloaded it before?
Oh yeah. No, like I downloaded it, and I was going to work that night. I was going to work, and I'm just listening to it. And then I'm on the floor. I got my headphones in. I'm just like, it's go happen. I'm finna hear it. It's finna pop, and it's just like it never came. And I was just like, I just cut it off. I cut it off like on the 7th song, and I was just like, I said, yeah, you could have kept this, bro.
Right, yeah. No, I was listening to it in the gym, and it was just, it was too many skips. There's too many skips. It was like some shit. Like I think the worst song, in my opinion, on the album was "Island Holiday." The one he remixes "Island in the Sun" by Weezer. Yeah, I get it. You know, Weezer. But what the bro? That song literally made me like, what the fuck is this?
I think he's just I think it's just time to just let that go.
Yeah, man. But I think
it kind of pisses me off because it's just like features lately. His features has been freaking amazing. He's been killing every song he's been getting on.
And that's the thing.
And I'm just like, that's enough about Wayne.
How you have all this energy for everybody else's song?
Wayne, you are my goat. I fuck with you, bro. But that wasn't it, dog.
Yeah, nah, it definitely was not it, bro.
That wasn't it, dog.
But I think we should definitely start extending the same grace to Wayne that we do to other active legends.
Yeah, yeah. First, he'll have to stop. You just go have to, I just want to get into his his boss bag again, like when he was back with the YMCMB days and just bringing new artists out.
Out of the YMCMB crew, y'all like I feel like
you only got 3 that made it, bro.
Yeah,
it's Drake, Tyler, and Nicki. Tiger and Nicki. That's it. Everybody else are like unknown, unheard of now.
What do you think Lil Chucky is doing right now,
bro? I actually was thinking about him a few weeks ago, and I saw that he quit and. He just left the label, and he had put out I think the last song he put out was a few years ago. Mm-hmm. I literally thought that he was just Baby Wayne. Like I was like, I thought we were gonna get another Wayne.
I thought it was happening.
In about 10 years, he's gonna be the new Wayne. That was me as a kid in my head. He's the next Wayne, and it just didn't happen.
So as far as modern day people are, who's in your rotation at the moment?
Well, of course, Kendrick. Kendrick never. Well, he's always been in rotation. Kendrick, new. It's about like new artists.
Yeah.
I really don't listen to new artists
at all.
Not really. Bro.
Is nobody that you listen to that from the new wave that you fuck with?
No.
Why?
It's all repetitive to me. Like I don't hear nothing different. Like I listen to Ice Cube because I want to hear Ice Cube, and I listen to Wayne because I want to hear Wayne.
Right.
Everybody is sounding like YoungBoy. In my personal opinion, everybody then stole what he sounds like and just running with it.
Yeah.
And it's just like if everybody sounds the exact same way, then come on now. You saw how Khaled did on like what I'm So Hood and and all the people that he had on it. These were all different rappers with their own individual sound, own individual fan base. Now you don't really got that anymore. Like,
I think with especially rap nowadays, man, the barrier of entry is on the floor.
Yeah,
it doesn't take much to be a rapper. We can make a song right now. That's how easy that shit is. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like with this whole setup. You feel me?
You don't have to get up and actually go to the studio and wait for everything to get recorded on this, recorded on that. No, you can do it all from your phone right there.
Facts.
Just, hey, cut that off. Let's start recording. Trash.
Facts, man. Yeah. And I wouldn't say that's necessarily a problem because you feel me. A lot it gives the means of creativity to people who weren't able to afford full-time studios and all that shit back in the day, man. But it's a slippery slope, man. I definitely agree with you on that fact for sure. There's a very noticeable lack of innovation.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
no diversity at all. Okay. Well, he's new, but he's not new. Big X, I do love Big X.
He's hard.
That. I fuck with Big X. I fuck with Big X stuff. And of course, my boy Jalen Rowe. And that's pretty much it though. Just them two.
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll, yeah, of course.
I thought you were saying Jelly Roll.
No,
Jalen Rose.
No.
The basketball player.
No, Jalen, boy, that'd be cool.
I'm dead.
I'm rapping and playing ball.
No, facts, man. But moving on. So going back to the Nashville scene, man. Who are the people who are out right now on the Nashville scene that you do think they would be able to open up the floodgates for the city that it really needs?
That's a good question. I think Trapper Mandel is still in motion right now. I think he'll be the next one that pops.
Right.
I believe he's signed under Lido from what I remember. But I think he'll be the next one that'll pop. That'll at least put notice to the city as of right now.
Right.
Shouts to Trapper Mandel, man. I think he'll be the next one coming.
Yeah, he's cool, man. I met him a few times, bro. So, like, overall, bro, what do you think has been, like, the main things holding Nashville back from reaching the potential, the rap scene in Nashville back? What do you think has been holding it back from reaching its full potential?
Is that everybody's just trying to be the next one. Like, we all fighting for the same spot. It's enough money to go around. So it's just like, you're just fighting for the same spot, the same position. So I think if everybody just stop doing that and just stop focusing on yourself so much to where it's just like, bro, if you put somebody else on and they blow up, it's just going to help everybody else at the end of the day. And I don't think people understand that.
But if no one's blowing up yet, how can people put other people on?
Mostly promotion. Like we gotta first love our own artists before anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep in mind, I'm from here, so it's like I got majority of Nashville friends, or like Nashville Smyrna friends, and the way that people just talk about Nashville rappers, just as a whole, like as like the general population, everybody's trash in their eyes. Like nobody has been able to get the attention enough to, make the city actually pay attention.
Right.
So I think we're outside of Jelly Roll now. But you like even seeing what Jelly Roll did, he was a rapper at first.
Yeah.
He's not that much of a rapper anymore. He had to cross over to country to get to where he's at now.
Nah, facts.
So which is like, that's kind of sad to see too, as it's like that man was rapping I think like 20 years. And then I mean, thank God, now that he finally got on, but he had to cross over to another genre just so people could hear him. And then he still could pursue his dreams and stuff. So
facts.
It's more of just like, I think it's just lack of promotion, and then you gotta actually like get the self-hate out of the whole DNA of the whole city. Like that's literally what it is. Like we don't want to see the next man make it.
Right.
So I think that's really what it is. But the newer generation, they're learning though. Like there's new cliques and everything popping up, and that's why the music scene is starting to get a little bit better as far as from what I'm noticing, especially with local artists.
Right.
And I think that interview with Key Glock put some fire under everybody's ass, and it pissed everybody off. So
for sure.
Like, oh, now y'all want to live. It takes an outside nigga to say something for y'all to finally listen from what we've been telling y'all. So.
Facts. Do you think that like maybe quality has a lot to do with the quote unquote self-hate? Because when I think of Nashville rap, I think Fredo Ruthless is going crazy right now. ABK Gates is going pretty hard. Shout out to Lotus Music. 2 Live Bree just won the SEA for Album of the Year. You feel me? And like those.
Oh, and then there's this girl. She's going crazy too. What's the baby girl's name? Blasian.
Yeah, Blasian is hard too. I met her a few times. And they all got, from my point of view, they got a lot of support behind them, but they're putting out quality stuff. You feel me?
Right. You can tell the difference between what they sound like and somebody else.
Exactly. So do you think that plays a role into it? You feel me? You got to look at the effort that these artists that are getting the attention versus the ones that are probably the subject of everybody from Nashville is trash. Like the amount of work and effort that's being put into the craft, they're getting it back on the back end.
Yeah, I think that's the answer right there. Is that the work they're putting behind it? Like, if you're gonna be a rapper, you gotta treat it like a full-time job, just like everything else.
Right.
Like this is a whole nother job outside of your job. Like, I remember 615 exclusive. I think he said in the interview that he was signed already, but he's working in a warehouse. So it's just like, but he got, he's doing two different things. So yeah, you can also tell with the quality. It's more of like, for what I believe in, hard work beats talent any day, bro. Like you can be cold at rapping all day,
right?
But if you don't get your ass up and stay in that studio consistently and consistently put things out to where you're constantly promoting, you're constantly putting money behind your music, and eventually people will start listening. Yeah, eventually people start listening and come up on the wave.
Right.
But it just depends on the person, honestly. And then I think it's just the hard work beats everything when it comes down to it.
Absolutely, man. And one thing I always hear everyone
Shouts
says,
to Bree, man.
"No,
Shouts
yeah,
to
for
Bree.
sure, he's cool, bro." Everything I always hear like, "Oh, niggas be dick riding. It's all the popularity contest." And the ones that they say is getting all the love are the niggas who's putting in the work.
And I hate that. They talk about some dick riding and popularity contests. What the fuck you think rap is? It's all popularity. What are you how do you think you get paid? You have to get paid by streams. People have to listen to your music. That's how you get paid.
I mean, exactly. If you're gonna get booked for a
Please
show,
dick ride. If that's the
right?
case,
Promoters
pause.
aren't booking promoters aren't booking rappers who nobody knows.
Yeah.
feel
Like
me?
what the hell? Why would they? Well, waste my time, put you on my show for what? For what reason?
Nobody's
Shout
gonna
out to
come see.
Cream. Shout out to Cream, by the way. That's
Yeah.
my girl. Man. I got a show with her coming this week.
Man.
But man, I'm telling you, bro, like, come on, bro. You can't. It's crazy.
Nah, for sure, man. And then one thing I was watching something the other day, and it was talking about it was Rory and Mal. They were talking. I think it was like Reason or Ray Vaughn from the TDE clique, and they was talking about how Rory is.
Talking about Kendrick, right?
Yeah,
TDE,
yeah. So they was saying that Rory and Mal be glazing Drake and all on his meat and shit. It was like the word glazing has become so prominent in the culture nowadays, man. And I really want to know what's the difference between showing somebody genuine love and glazing. Because I feel like a lot of people are starting to blur the lines. If you give someone any type of props or a compliment, you're automatically glazing and dick riding. Why can't I not just appreciate the work another person has put in? Why can't I just give them their flowers without being called a dick riding? I think that's why a lot of people be hating and keeping shit to themselves. Because
I'm not even gonna cap. I don't know how to even. I mean, I could just like in my mind, I can separate the two.
Mhm.
But it's. These young niggas, man, they just creating
They
all
ruin
kind of
everything.
new words, man. What the hell is glazing? But
glazing is pretty
just-
much like dick riding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but glazing, the dick riding aspect of it is just. I mean, as far as the difference, let's say, I really honestly, bro, I don't even know how to put it into. I don't know how to put it into words. I mean, let's say, look, hey, Starlito, bro, I fucks with you, dog. Shouts
Right.
to you. This and that, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, that's bad. I don't know, man.
Oh, this nigga glazing
Look,
Lito.
why you set up that? We were just talking about Wayne. Why you on Wayne like that? Now
Right.
you don't like Wayne? No, like it's really it's just personal opinion, personal preference. I can't talk right now, but yeah, man. As far as that, honestly, I don't like either one. I mean, what showing love, you show love. That's cool. Showing love is okay. Glazing. Stop making them new words. How about that? Stop making them new words.
They gonna call you Unc,
Look, I was
man.
like, fuck that. I'm getting old. Like, I'm sick of this.
That's how you get Unc allegations, man. Nah, I was thinking about that, bro, because I'm like, damn, fool. Like, you can't show nobody no love anymore without
That's
being
crazy, man.
accused of glazing, bro. Like, damn. And it's fucking up the game tremendously, bro.
This mother said glazing. That's like narcissist to a woman. They found out that word. It's been over with ever since.
Gaslighting, narcissist,
Gaslight, boy.
all that shit. Man, so boom. So Father's Day. It's Father's Day weekend, man. And we're both in the hood. Fatherhood. Best hood out there, man.
It's wonderful, man. That's
Yeah.
the best hood to be from. Love and take care of y'all kids.
For sure, man. So what is the journey of fatherhood taught you? Because your little boy,
He's 3 now.
3 for sure. My girl sitting right here, you don't see her, but she's about to be 5, man. So over your journey here as a father, man, what has been the biggest challenges and what are the biggest lessons you've learned?
The lessons mostly is just it's well honestly let me just take away with this. Just be there, bro. Like it's like you have that anxiety like when they're coming, like, oh damn, I done got a girl pregnant, now I got a baby coming, and the anxiety is just like, oh, how I'm gonna take care of the baby, oh, I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. Bro, just if you literally just do it, it's second nature. And then you learn so much things, not only about the child, but about yourself.
Right.
Like, it teaches you patience. It teaches you like certain level of kindness and definitely a different like mindset as far as like work ethic and like the things like what you do, which like with the work you put behind everything to even make sure that this baby is sufficient and taken care of. So as far as the fatherhood thing goes, it's a blessing, bro. It's literally the biggest blessing. I love the little boy to death.
Man,
Shouts to my heart. Man.
it's
My
awesome,
baby,
bro.
man.
It's awesome. And speaking to your point on the work you put in, bro, I feel that 100% because I feel like once I found out that her mother was pregnant, it lit a fire under me, bro. Because
Yeah.
at first I was like, damn, like I was doing the same thing I'm on now, man, but it was on a very much a pee-wee level. You know, and I could look back on it honestly saying like I wasn't really doing shit, you know, major for real. It was major at the time because I hadn't done nothing else. You feel me? But
I can definitely see the growth too.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so I'm like, damn, I was about to drop out of school, give me a welding license, and you know,
Oh, that for real?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
because her
man.
or get some type of trade because her mom was in school to be an accountant. That's guaranteed bread. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't want you to throw that away because while I'm chasing a pipe dream, you know what I mean? But her family and my family, pretty much everybody was just like, no.
Yeah.
You know,
You
so
I would kick your ass if I would have found
exactly.
that. Like, what are you doing?
So, the way I
Stay
thought
in
of,
school.
the way I was thinking about him, I'm like, so I have no choice but to turn on my hustle because at the end of the day, when she's 15, 16, getting ready to go into adulthood, I don't want to be full of I could have's or I used to's and you know what I mean? Because it's like I feel like growing up, whether you had your dad in your life or not.
I agree with that one. So
yeah.
it's just like honestly, and that was a whole nother inspiration by itself.
Exactly.
So
you
like,
know?
I'd be damned if
So
he
it's
grew up
like
with that one.
it's like that being said, it's like, bro, I want to be not only the first positive male role model, you feel me, but it's like I want her to be able to look at me like my daddy did it. You know, and my, you know what I mean? It's like despite everything that was going on,
I have a problem.
my daddy made it happen.
I'm gonna call my dad.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me call pops.
You know what I mean? It's like he made it happen. You know, and so I feel like having that, knowing that there's somebody at home depending on you, whether you at work or whatever, it just drops the hustle up even 10 times, 100 times.
My baby boy, I'm telling you, I remember like I went through a whole bunch of like shit just growing up, like as far as depression, anxiety, suicide attempts, all kind of shit.
Right.
And then like when he popped out, it was just like,
yeah,
that anxiety, everything that I had, gone.
Right.
Because now I got somebody to do it for.
Facts.
So it was just like he's a whole nother cat. That boy don't even realize how much he saved my life. Just as my little boy. So
Right. You got
it's something crazy, man. Fatherhood is the best hood.
Nah, facts, man. Facts, man. So as your son grows up, man, what are some of the lessons that you want him to pick up from you once he gets older?
First of all, responsibility. Like you gotta be and then also just being a man of your word. Like you gotta respect somebody. Like if somebody says you're gonna, like if you say you're gonna do something, you need to get your ass out there and do it. I don't care how painful it is. So that's one thing I really want him to take from me. 100%. Like if you say something, do it. Like nobody's gonna respect a liar, like,
right,
at all. And I learned that like in my younger days, like just like some things that I just didn't, I was saying here and just didn't go through there, or just halfway did it, or this shit it can burn some bridges. But
absolutely,
also with that you can't but then just work on it with time. So, but listen to my boy, I want him to learn that. Be a man of your word. My mama taught me that a long time ago. I
got you, man. If he ever wants to start rapping, you gonna let him?
I mean, bro, I'm just like, bro, come on. I got 900 songs in my phone. So it's just like, bro, definitely. Like, I mean, if I'm writing this much, clearly he's gonna get some of that too.
Right.
Because apparently I got it from my dad that I had no idea that I That's my mom told me. She's like, he rap too. He just like that nigga. I'm just like, bro, really, mama? Like, just like that nigga. You just don't know it. How you never met him and still do what the fuck he does. But yeah. 900 songs to it is just like, bro, if he wanted to, I'd definitely let him.
For sure. So,
but that struggle talk is not gonna happen. Baby boy's gonna be taken care of.
Nah, man,
none of that.
Absolutely. So there's 900 songs that you're sitting on. Why are you sitting on them?
It's because, like, what we say, man? What I say earlier, that hard work beats talent. I got so much of the shit going on to it. It's just like, and then finding the time, finding the legit quality studio, and a consistent producer. Like honestly, it's not even just me. That's why I'm honestly having to just start teaching myself the game as far as just like the producing aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a couple studios that I can go to, but now I gotta call this guy to make sure he's cool with going this time and this time. Because I'm the spontaneous type writer and that type person. Like, get something ready to go.
Right.
What you doing? It's midnight. Come on, like I'm that type. I will call you at midnight to meet me at the studio so we can go ahead and get this done.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people ain't built like that. And then we all got our own lives and everything going on.
Right.
So it makes complete sense. But as far as sitting on them and why, it's really just other things. Just a lot of life things that you gotta take care of first.
Understandable, man. Do you ever think that like maybe if you were to put more energy towards that,
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
you'd probably be in a
most definitely
different position
most definitely,
musically
most
wise.
definitely. That's why I'm taking it so serious as of now. Like this is probably the most serious that I've ever been.
Right.
Like what you know me what 10 years. So it's like it's the most serious I've ever been.
Yeah.
So but yeah, it's more just like I'm getting to a point to where God didn't give me this gift for no reason. Like I got all these damn songs just sitting there. And it's just like I halfway want to sell some of them, just give the lyrics off to somebody else. But it's to a point to where it's just like, I at least got about 10 bangers in here some damn well.
Right.
Let me just go ahead and get it all done. So
The way I see it, man, I think I was reading a book called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And it was a part in the book where it was talking about paradigm shifts and how our outlook on the world, our lives, and our situations can influence the way that we influence our decisions.
mm-hmm.
So think about it, man. So just today, I'm going to walk you through the last 72 hours of my life, right?
Okay.
So boom, my Instagram account gets taken away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All right. I go to Chattanooga to pick her up, and we get stopped 4 hours of Bonnaroo traffic since Bonnaroo got canceled, and had to rearrange because I was supposed to do your interview and someone else's in this block that I got the studio for.
Mm-hmm.
I had to cancel the last one because I was going to be an hour late, so I got to remake that one up this evening. Got to meet up with my dad and stuff. That's enough to make someone say fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, if I was to say fuck it, guess what's not going to change? My status.
Yeah, your situation is not going to change.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know,
got you. I'm following.
Shit's still going to happen. You know what I mean? So the way I look at it, bro, like shit's always going to happen. There's always going to be a reason why you can't, especially if you look for one. I can make 1,000 reasons why I couldn't make it to Nashville today or any other time. You know what I mean? So I think like changing the way you look at things, like
change your mindset.
It's always something. It's always something because it's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be something. All the people we were talking about, Breed, Blaze, you don't think they always got something going on?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know?
Yeah, most definitely.
So it's like I don't know, bro, because I think you do have a lot of talent, and I really would like to actually see you get out your own way and put it to good use. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, man, we could talk about how big we want to be as much as we want to till we blue in the face. But until we get out our own ways and stop letting
I don't see no emotion. Yeah, I get you.
It gets to the point where
appreciate that.
The only person that we have nobody to blame but ourselves at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Right. So there's no room. So I don't know, man. I think you do have the talent, and I do think you have the potential, bro. But you just gotta tap into it, man.
Coming, man. It's coming, man.
For sure, bro. So, we're halfway through 2025, bro. We're halfway through 2025, man.
Man, it's flying by.
I'm telling you, bro. You telling me?
I swear it was January yesterday.
So, what's the second half of 2025 looks like?
I was just about to say that. Probably these next 6 months, yeah. I'm just go ahead and be a little bit more consistent with what I'm doing, especially with my music.
Yeah.
The music scene is about to get. I mean, I'm seeing the exposure that we're getting now, and then I'd be slow to not take advantage of that opportunity right now.
Right.
So, I'm gonna go on, get back out there, start doing more shows, more studio sessions, more. At least, what I got about And I got about 50 songs just recorded just in the vault. So I want to at least have 100 by the end of the year. So I got 6 more months to
It's
get.
literally 5 tapes you could drop.
Yeah, that's 5. Yeah. Most definitely.
Right.
I
You
can
could literally drop a
definitely
tape
drop
like every month to the end of the year.
I understand it. And it's just, but I don't want to overload people. Quality over, it's quality over quantity. And so
You need quantity right now.
I'm starting to get
You
that.
need quantity right now.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Let's focus on getting some shit out there.
Hey,
And then,
I think I'm gonna start. It was there's one guy. I can't remember his name, but I know he's famous now. I think he dropped a single every single week for like 10 years straight.
Russ?
And then he finally popped. And it was a Russ.
yeah.
Yeah, he finally popped, and I'm just like, cool. I think
You got 50 recorded songs and 900 written.
I mean, hey.
What are we waiting on?
I mean, hey. I think. I mean, you're your own worst critique, bro. So it's just like, cause I ain't gonna catch you. I ain't gonna catch
better
you.
sitting in your phone. I'd say
yeah,
that.
man, I ain't gonna catch you. Bro. Even Dialect, bro. I remember when I first heard it, I was just like, I mean, I fuck with it. It's cool.
Right.
And then like even my producer, shout out 2 times. Even my producer, he even stopped me like in the middle of while I was recording. He was just like, bro, thank you. You doing your motherfucking thing. And I'm just like, huh?
Right.
All right, cool. These some recycled lyrics. I wrote this 6 months ago. He just gave me the beat last week. All right, cool, whatever. But anyways, getting there, getting done recording, I'm getting everybody's feedback, and everybody's just like, whoa, yeah, we like that. That's a different you. Like when y'all hear the song, it's coming soon. When y'all hear the song, it's like I'm a completely different animal in that song. I don't even know why I recorded it the way I did. I just felt like screaming that day. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm finna go out here and scream today. I'm tired of being on that cool wave shit. Like,
You gotta put that energy out there. Bro.
Yeah.
You gotta make them feel it.
And it was just like, oh, wow. And everybody's fucking with it. So it's just like, maybe it's more just like be consistent with what the hell I'm doing as far as like recently. So yeah, 50 songs. Yeah, you're right. Shit, I mean, I could drop a song every week for the rest of the year. But
I'm saying there's 52 weeks in a year. We're halfway through. That's like 20. That's like half your inventory if you drop a song every week.
I think I can do that. Well, I can think about doing it. Like I say, you your own risk critique, man. I don't want to put on no garbage, like garbage on top of garbage.
Here's the thing, man. I think with this podcast, bro, I first started, like, I didn't even do videos at first.
Never.
No, I just bought like 2 microphones, and I was sitting in my homie's living room, and we were literally just
chopping it up, passing
it back and forth.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like everybody got to start from somewhere.
Yeah, true that.
You know, and until you start putting your reps in and building your skin, you're gonna be in the same spot you in now, bro.
It's just your own, like I said, your own worst
bro. Just put that shit out, man. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna happen how it's supposed to, bro. But it's not gonna happen until you start putting that shit out, man.
It's coming soon. Let's just say that it's coming soon.
For sure, man. For sure,
Get
man.
back on
So,
the shit.
boom. Before we get out of here, why don't you let the people know where can they find you on social media? Where can they find your music at? Let them know.
You can find me on everywhere on Apple Music, got Spotify, got YouTube. G, that's Saint, SAINT, BNF. Or you can follow my Instagram, 615_SAINT_RENEW. That's my new page. My old one got hacked. So I'm in the same boat as him right now. So
Same boat,
but yeah,
man.
We're gonna make this shit happen, man. Y'all follow me everywhere, bro. Jafar St. Gilbert on Facebook, everywhere. Wherever you want to find me. I'm not too hard to find. Y'all gonna be seeing me on your TVs next year. I'll be at the next BNT Awards like this.
Hey.
I promise.
For sure, man. For sure. I appreciate your time today, bro.
All right, brother.
Like I said, man, just put that shit out, man.
Hey.
Put that shit. I don't want to hear. I don't want to see no more posts. I don't want to hear no more nothing until you put some shit out.
DJ say on his flow, push that shit out.
I'm saying, push that shit out, bro. You'll be
It's
all
gonna
right,
come
man.
out, bro.
You'll be all right, man. Boom. If you made it this far, thank you very much. If you're listening, make sure you check out all of the episodes anywhere you get your podcast from, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you're watching, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube jazz, man. Check out all the other interviews, all the other episodes, the vlogs and stuff, man. We've been churning out some real good stuff, man. Until next, make sure you check out the website, ysnradio.com. Follow my new Instagram page, my personal page, at OneRealYSN. I just had to make a new one. Don't get me started, man. But
Dialect will be out this week.
Y'all know what time it is. Check out Dialects. Y'all know what time it is, man. Until next time, same place. It's the coolest podcast in the South, YSN Radio. Let's go.